And very many people want to open up cafes, want to open up restaurants, who want still dining in different places.
Okay.
Yeah, so what could be the next impression?
We're missing out a very crucial point.
Yes, please.
That is cleanliness.
Wow, yeah, hygiene.
Hygiene.
That's very nice.
Cleanliness, we are looking at very sensible areas. For example, the washroom,
Yeah,
The washrooms? The cutleries,
yeah, yes, please.
the service personnel, even the menus.
Yeah, sometimes you find the menus are all wiped up with the
menus,
leftovers.
sometimes you find the menus really saggy.
Yeah,
You find the menus dusty.
yeah.
You find the menus spotless. That is
Yeah.
something that lowers your place.
Mhm.
You look at people that are really willing to spend
Mhm.
however much or maybe the amount of money that is provided on the menu, but they really want a standard thing. Okay, it's okay if you really want to put your place.
On a low standard, it's okay, but it's not okay with us. That's why I'm blaming them beyond the plan.
Yes.
UG, because it's okay with you to blame. We are bringing you with the right standards.
Yeah,
right?
as the world is elevating, I believe everything should elevate.
Yes.
You look at the interior designers, how they are elevating.
Because there are a lot of interior designers that are coming
Yes.
up each and every day.
Yes, but there is a lot of hype on social media.
Yeah.
You look at a place that is really hyped, you go, scrutinize everything that is happening, and you feel like, no, this is not worth the money.
Yeah.
You cannot tell me maybe a 5-star restaurant is having a menu that is torn,
Yeah.
having a menu that is having food spots.
Leftovers
You
all
know,
over.
leftovers. So that is something that I'm looking at. Cleanliness is something that we should not.
You even talked about the washroom part of it and everything. That's why this drives us back to the beyond the plate UG.
Yes.
You see, it's no longer just about the plate that is brought to your table, right?
Yes.
So you're talking about the washroom style,
Yes.
maybe the floor that you're having, that you're stepping on to have a meal. Maybe a different person just dropped a fork and the fork messed over the place with the sauces, right? But I, as a client, I want to know about that saga that happened.
Okay, so let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Uganda is one of the countries that has the largest number of youths, you know. For example,
Yes.
the girls so much on social media.
Yes.
Rarely, there are times that you feel like the place is so crowded,
Yes.
and you feel like you cannot take a picture in that crowd unless when it's.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
find a lot of girls in the restaurants
Mm.
taking pictures in the washrooms.
In the washrooms.
Yes.
Oh,
Taking pictures
yeah,
in the
that's
washrooms, you
talk
know?
about that.
And you know, you find on social media somebody is tagging, please give me the spot, you know. That means it's something that somebody is acknowledging.
But with just a bare washroom looks,
Yes.
not looking even about the dining part
Yes,
of
so
it.
we are past that time whereby people ignore the washrooms because first of all, washrooms are designed inside the restaurant.
Yes.
So if you keep them or neglected or something like that, that is how the smell comes in.
Yeah.
We're also going to speak about the scent.
Yeah.
When it comes, what is something that comes in if somebody enters the restaurant, what do they feel?
Yeah.
You know, it's past that time where if somebody comes in the cafe, they feel the scent of food.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they feel the scent of food. No, that is past. So you need to know.
Oh, rewind that behind.
Yeah.
Because when I come into a restaurant, I expect food.
Yes.
But that's not what should be
No,
smelling around.
no, because people come for pastries, people come for ice cream, people come for coffee.
Yes.
Some people come when they are fasting, they need to break their fast. You
Yeah.
know, later on, people cafes have like prayer areas. You know, that food.
I am poisonous to different kind of
Yes,
food,
so
maybe.
you need to set your restaurant in kind of a way. You
Yeah.
know, the scent.
Yeah, the same point came in with the hygiene part of it.
Yes.
So we are still going so deep with the
I
hygiene
mean, you
part of
cannot
it.
have a good scent if the place is not
This is
clean.
not clean.
Yeah.
We talked about back. I'm sorry, I'm taking you always back because you're giving me nice points that I have to review deeper. Another point, I'm taking advantage that I'm the one sitting with you on the table to explain more to me, as the viewer there can also have that feed inside them. Like you talked about different people having sessions in the washroom, and these washrooms are being opened up these days. You don't have to go out of the restaurant to go to the washroom. the washroom are inbuilt to the restaurant. So implying the washroom is towards around the place, just near around.
Yeah.
But it depends on how good you're taking care of them, right? So it means even the interior designing of the washroom this time is important. Since you expect some people going there to take them, and people you expect there are of a kind of a star, of a kind of a level,
Yes.
right?
It depends what market you attract. What market would you like to attract?
But regardless of what market you attract, I think, I'm sorry to say, with the hygiene part of it, we are going with every standard.
That is
Whether
the
it's
point.
1 star, 5
That is the
star,
point.
hygiene. With the tables itself,
Yes.
with the floor itself,
Yes.
with the staff themselves.
That is the point.
Wow.
We spoke about the staff
Yeah.
being so clean.
Yeah.
This goes back to that management. I mean, I believe before somebody comes on the floor to operate, they
Yes.
need to go through a session of training. I mean, remind somebody every day, each and every day, how you're supposed to operate. How do I expect somebody to go? You know, you centrally allocate people according to their energy. You centrally allocate people according to how they operate. I don't expect you to put somebody who is just from training on the floor that has 20 people. You know, they have to be under somebody's
Yeah,
guidance.
they'll
They
be-
need to
they'll
just
be
help
under-
with the setup.
yeah.
So before all that, I believe the supervisor or somebody responsible for those service people,
Yeah.
they need to look, how does my group look like? The people that I'm sending out there to the restaurant, how do they look like? You know, that is point number one that I would like people to critically think about and always think. There are some people that are very allergic to perfumes.
Yeah.
You know, you find a service personnel having perfume that is felt in the entire restaurant. That is something that should be educated about service people. I mean, we should lower that down.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, I think with the service people and everything, we are going to go deeper with each and every person's role and expected.
Yes.
Right? What we expect from this person, what is their roles and the duties. So, with the hygiene part of it, is that?
Yes.
Yeah, so we've taken note about your entrance and someone the welcoming part of it. We've seen the setting, restaurant, table setting, how you have to set your place and how to accommodate different people, and at the same time, we've gone with the hygiene part of it, which was a very important part, because when I sit down, what I have to look at is, yeah, it's clean. Yeah, we are past those days where you had to first clean where you're going to sit. So, right, thank you, our dear viewers. I stay my name Derek and my host
Miriam, a restaurant specialist.
Thank you very much. So it's beyond the plate, it's not all around the meal you're taking. Thank you. Keep blessed.